Okay, while this is loading, let's come over here. Let's grab our data. Go live. Hopefully we're live. We'll see. In case we're not live, all I did, I'm just going over here and I'm creating a new environment for us. Okay, so we come over to GitHub. We're looking for now this Tidy Tuesday is actually a product of the R for Data Science community, but we're actually going to use Tidy Tuesday. Tidy Tuesday, and this data is actually a couple years old, but that's okay. I think it's actually 2019 maybe. 2019. Come down here till we find our data. Now I will say this data is a little interesting because if I recall properly, it doesn't have a lot of numeric fields. It's really mostly categorical data. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's download this. So do we download it? Well, our environment's still working. And as always, be sure to stop by that chat session and say hi, okay? Downloads, did we get it? New York City squirrels. This is interesting. Let's don't convert this to numbers in. Now, let's just what's the first thing we always do? Well, we convert it to a table and take out some data. Okay. A lot of the main thing we look at is dates. Okay. 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. So all the dates were taken care of in October of 2028. Okay. Good. You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's go ahead and format this. Let's just save us the trouble. It never hurts to well, this makes a lot of sense. Now this is interesting, isn't it? Let's undo that. Let's undo that. Let's undo that. That. Okay, let's come up here. Let's try to reformat it as a date. Okay. Okay, in that case, we're not going to do this. But you can see we got age, adult, primary fur color, highlight fur color, combination primary and highlight full color. So you don't see. Well, there is some ground measurement, but this is the distance above the ground which was cited. So what you see up here is that city council district, police precinct, borough boundaries, community districts, and zip codes. Okay. So we're going to convert this some way. Okay. Go over here, and now let's see, squirrels. Now let's go over, let's just copy our data, or move our data. Actually, what we're going to do here is what happened here? There. We've got to move this. Over to here. Okay. We also want to take a look over here and we want to just use our what? Our IPython config to load our libraries, okay? So now we're going to Jupyter Lab. Hopefully it'll open it up over here. And it is. Very good. Okay. Open this. Come up here. Where's our squirrel data at? Am I overlooking something up here? What happened? Yeah, it's there. Okay. It's back up there. Okay. Let's see. Quirr. Okay. And let's see. Format. What? Change this to raw. And add a code down here. Get rid of these. Using IBIS, even though we don't really need IBIS, okay? We don't really need IBIS, but it does make it easier to do some basic features like filters and stuff like that, okay? And of course, it should come as no surprise, we need to come over here and do IBS project. We need to install it with, even though we're not going to be using the, you come over here, let's open this back up for a second. We need to install the IBIS package. Now the first thing we want to do is of course, we're going to use ChatGPT, okay? And we're going to upload our data, and we're going to tell it to convert the date column to a date, okay? Then we're going to ask it to give us 10 different results, suggestions to create 10 different, do a detailed data analysis with an output of, let's start with 5. We may even ask it to, to use to create a map for us, okay? come. I know some of you people are out there. Okay, let's see some here. And as always, stop by the chat session and say hi, okay? And just go ahead, attach a file. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay. Canvas. Okay. All the dates are actually take place in October. Okay, that's one note you want to. Okay, notice how it switched. Once again, it switched to full screen, didn't it? Okay, very nice. Let's see. While we're waiting, let's just go ahead and rename this. Okay, come back over here now. Like I said, this data is kind of interesting because there's not a lot of useful numeric data. It's like how many feet the squirrel was above the ground. Was it in the trees? Was it on the ground? Most of the stuff you got is categorical data, like sex, like the type, the color of its tail, the secondary color of its tail, and so forth. Okay, let's try this again now. Okay, good. Go over here now. And let's just, we got that. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this. the first thing we want to do is convert the date to a date. Let's see what we got here now. PD not defined. Now, how could I not have defined PD? Okay, good. Good. Let's see. Error. Date exception was a direct cause of the following error. Date. Well, the trouble is, it's not called date. It's called date. What is that? Okay, let's take a look at the date. Okay, the date doesn't look right. Okay, what is the string Z field? This could be this I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what it does. I thought maybe it would add a 0 or something like that, but all the dates are but all the dates don't make any. But all the dates are October. Okay. Let's just try this again. Don't really need to see all the columns. Let's just look at the dates. See? we're not really making much progress here right now, are we? Let's see. Let's get rid of this. So now they're just using a single line of code. This is really unusual. This is really unusual. So it's converting a column to a string. Then it's trying to format it. Okay, let's take this out of here so we don't have to keep reloading it. Alright. Okay. Now at this point, if this doesn't work, because we've already been at this for almost 24 minutes, we haven't got anything accomplished. We'll give it one more chance. because this is still these are still text, okay? Let's go back, let's make sure we get a clean set of data. Let's say, that looks good. Let's just do a quick check. Good. Okay, good. And unfortunately, this is all we're going to get done tonight. So this was actually a very good exercise in data wrangling, because we had to go through 3 or 4 times before we finally got the answer. The answer was split it out, okay. Split it out. All right. I don't want to do that. Performance analysis. C. All right, good. Let's come over here. We can do that. We can leave that right there. Come over here. Change this to Markdown. Add something at the bottom here. And let's just do a quick rundown here, shall we? Let's do a describe. Now, because we're inside of a notebook, you don't actually have to do a print, okay? Now, think about this describe. There's just not a lot to describe, okay? Longitude, latitude has no meaning. Date has no. Oh, look at this. What? Let's see. Squirrel, hectare acre squirrel. This is a location. Zip code makes no sense. Borough boundaries makes no sense, and so there's really not a lot of data here to work with, okay? Let's search for nulls. So we do have some null values. Let's go over here. Let's just do a quick. Primary fur colors, good. Visualization distribution of AM, PM. More AM and PM. Let's do one more thing here. Let's do visual distribution of squirrel locations. So we're looking to do an account plot by location. Order equals df location value count. So we're doing a using the count plot. It's sort of like a call plot inside of a bar plot inside of ggplot2. So we're extracting we use the location. The order is location, sort, and indexes. So we'll do this. Then we'll see if we can actually go back up here. OC. You want the you know what, we don't really need that. We know there's a problem there. We don't actually need that, do we? And we honestly don't need describe because it doesn't make any sense. There's nothing really to describe. It'd be interesting if we can convert some of these columns to a factor. But let's see. So let's come back down here. Got that. Visualize the squirrel location. Okay, so just looking at above ground plane, above ground. Okay, very good. All right. So, let's close this. Let's close this. Let's close that. Let's minimize this. Come over here. Open up a new window. Well, we don't need to. We just closed our... what's it going to be? IPYNB. So we're going to do a quattro ER. Now the format command overrides this here. HTML, okay? Like I say, you saw a really good data wrangling session that has to do with, I should have been Python 3, right? Well, let's see what happens. Okay. All right. Let's close this over here. So you saw a really nice example of you know, how sometimes something as simple as, you know, as simple as fixing a date is a problem. Okay, so we got this, fix the dates. Here's some summary data. Our first visualization, our second visualization. Most of the squirrels are observed PM, and of course the distribution of squirrels by location, above ground or ground plane. And there you have it. Okay. Not a lot of interesting data visualizations, is there? It'd be interesting to take this and do something with the secondary color, maybe. I don't know. We can think about that for next time. I'll think about that one for next time, okay? Let's do this. And there you have, my friends, a very quick walkthrough of how to do some data wrangling, and